Good afternoon, students. Welcome to Indian Financial Market and Services online class. Today we will discuss about the
Good
credit rating
afternoon, ma'am.
agencies in India. Good afternoon. So today we will discuss about the some of the credit rating agencies in India. Okay, in previous lecture we learned about the credit rating, how credit rating help investors to decide in a particular deciding for investing in a particular financial instruments or not. And according to our previous lecture, we learned that credit rating agencies give just a opinion, not they are not forcing you. They are not uh, forcing you to invest in a particular financial instrument. They're just giving you the suggestion, this opinion. Okay. So, as you can see in your screen, there are lots of trade trading agencies names are mentioned in this screen, like CRISIL, like Care Rating, like ICRA, like SEMRA, and or NICRA, or Indian Rating and Research, Informix Ratings, and Brickwood. Okay, so these are the trade rating agencies in India. Some of the private sector and some of the public sector. Okay, and mainly there are two credit rating agencies in India which work from the public sector. They are ICRA and CRISIL. Okay. So first one is credit rating agencies, means there are main seven main credit rating agencies in India mainly. These are the seven agencies. Okay. CRISIL, ICRA, Care Ratings, India Rating and Research, Informix Ratings, and SEMRA, that is SME rating agencies of India, and Brickwork. Okay. And what is credit rating agency? A credit rating agency is a company that assigns credit ratings, which rate a debtor's ability to pay back debt by making timely principal and interest payment and the likelihood of default. Okay, so we learned previously that credit ratings are just an opinion, not they are not giving you they are not forcing you to invest in a particular field. Okay, so let's move to the next slide and learn how these rating agencies work in India. So CRISIL is like India's first credit rating agencies, okay, established in 1987 and headquarters is created in Mumbai. So it may be a question, objective question may be created, like which one of the following is the first state rating agencies of India? In India, that is CRISIL. Okay, it was established in the year 1987, and the headquarters is situated in Mumbai. Why in Mumbai? Because the the main stock exchange of India is situated in Mumbai. So most of the rating agencies try to open their head office in Mumbai because of the stock exchange market in Mumbai. So CRISIL stands for Credit Rating Information Services of India Limited. And CRISIL is India's foremost provider of rating, data, research, analytics and solutions. First of all, the main purpose behind establishing the CRISIL is to give the rating, but on what basis? On the basis of the data, on the basis of the research, and on the basis of the analysis. I hope, student, you remember in our previous lecture we learned that how credit rating agencies do the research and analysis of the past data of the company, right? And on the basis of their past data, their past performance, they give the rating. But their rating are not for the lifetime. Their rating are for the short-term period. Okay, because why short-term period? Because the company's fund, the company financial instrument, the debt securities are in fluctuating in nature because their fluctuation, because their demand we can say that they are related to the market demand. Okay, that's why the rating is not for the long term. We can't say that if a rating agency gave a poor rating to a particular company debt instrument, it doesn't mean that कि वो lifetime के लिए ही poor हो गया. No, poor why? Because of the past data, like last 5 year, like 1 year, like or for last quarter उसकी performance poor थी. That's why उसको poor rating मिली. But that doesn't mean कि जो present quarter है उसमें भी उसकी performance poor होगी. Maybe possible कि जो है इसकी डिमांड सडन इंक्रीज हो जाए और उसकी रेटिंग भी अच्छी हो जाए, राइट? So CRISIL, the first India's credit rating agency, was started by the ICICI Limited, UTI, Unit Trust of India, and some other financial institutions. So the credit behind the establishment of a credit rating agency, that is CRISIL, This goes to ICICI Limited, UTI, and some other financial institutions. So mainly the ICICI and UTI started the crisis. Okay. Standard and Poor's S&P Global now holds majority stake in Chrysler. Okay, so this credit rating agency, the Standards and Poor's, that S&P Global holds majority stake in Chrysler. Okay, I hope you understand what is the meaning of majority stake. Means more than most of the percentage, the holding percentage of the Chrysler is in the hand of the Standard and Poor's. Means the management decision is in the hand of the Standards and Poor's. Okay. So apart from India, CRISIL offers its services in countries like United States, United Kingdom, Argentina, Poland, China, Hong Kong, Singapore, and United Arab Emirates. So these are the other countries in which CRISIL gives their services. So we can say that the rating of the CRISIL is very important, very highly rating because of its services given to the overseas countries. Okay. CRISIL works with government and policymakers in the infrastructure space in India and in other emerging markets. So CRISIL, because it is established by the ICICI Limited and UTI, Unit Trust of India and ICICI Limited, so that's why CRISIL worked with the government of the India and the government of the other country for the policy maker in the infrastructure space and other emerging markets. Okay. So CRISIL is listed company in India because it is very important for credit rating agencies to be listed under the stock exchange of market of India. So it is listed a company, and in year 2019, as per the data of year 2019, the revenue of CRISIL was 1,731 crores, and it made a net profit of rupees 344 crores. Okay. So the major clients who was the major clients of credit rating agencies, or we can say that जो CRISIL है वो किसको अपनी services देता है. Okay. So first one is micro, small and medium companies. Okay, these companies are rated by the CRISIL, and also the large corporates. Investors, top global financial institutions, commercial and investment banks, insurance companies, private equity players, and asset management companies globally. These all are the major clients of the CRISIL, or we can say these all the financial instruments and the debt securities of these all enterprises and all companies and all investors are the ratings are given by the CRISIL. Okay, so we can say that most of the global companies, the micro, small, and medium companies, large corporation investors have trust on the ratings of the country. Okay. So this is about the crisis. So how objective questions can create from this topic? First, what is the full form of crisis? Right. Second, which one of the following करके ऐसे question लिखा होगा? Which one of the following is the first credit rating agency of India? In which year crisis is established? Who are the major clients of crisis? Right. Okay. So these are the this can maybe this these types of objective question can be created on the topic of crisis. Okay. Next, the second credit rating agency is ICRA. Okay. ICRA, ICRA. ICRA means originally named Investment Information and Credit Rating Agency of India Limited. Right. It was established in the year 1991, and its headquarters is in Gurgaon, Haryana. Okay. And Moody's Investor Services hold. See your screen. Moody's Investor Services hold majority stake in ICRA. Right. And ICRA assigns corporate governance rating, performance rating, grading, and provide ranking to mutual funds, hospitals, and constructions and real estate companies. So these are the companies which are rated by the ICRA. And ICRA is also a listed company in India. And as per the data of year 2019, its revenue was 372 crores, and it made a net profit of rupees 100 crores in the year 2019. Okay. Yes. So, as an early entrant in the credit rating business, ICRA Limited is one of the most experienced credit rating agencies in the country today. ICRA rates rupee denominated debt instrument issued by the manufacturing companies, commercial banks, non-banking finance companies, financial institutions, public sector undertakings, and municipalities, and among others. ICRA also rates structured obligations and sector-specific debt obligations, such as instruments issued by power, telecom, and infrastructure companies. So the other services offered include corporate governance rating, stakeholder value, governance rating, credit rating of debt mutual funds, rating of claims, paying ability of insurance companies, project finance rating, line of credit rating, and valuation of principal protected market linked debtors. So the difference between the ICRA and CRISIL is that with the CRISIL offers its services to the overseas companies. First difference, but ICRA is not like this. ICRA gives ratings to the for the governance rating, okay, performance rating, grading and provides ranking to mutual funds. Okay, so this is the first and basic difference between the CRISIL and ICRA. And also, the CRISIL work with the government to make the policies in the infrastructure and other energies. Okay, and here and the ICRA, what ICRA do? ICRA rates structured obligation and sector specific debt obligation such as instrument issued by power, telecom, and infrastructure companies. So this is how ICRA and CRISIL works, and this is how ICRA and CRISIL gives ratings to different sectors of India. Right? Okay. The next is CARE Rating Agency. CARE, the full form of CARE is Credit Analysis and Research Limited. It was established in the year 1993 and headquarters is in Mumbai. Okay. So CARE Rating is India's second largest credit rating agency after the CRISIL. Okay. CRISIL is the India's first largest credit rating agency, and after that CARE. CARE was promoted by IDBI, UTI, Canara Bank, and other financial institutions. CRISIL was promoted by the ICICI Bank and UTI, and CARE was promoted by IDBI, UTI, and Canara Bank. Okay, so as per the data of 31st of March 2020, CARE rating has successfully rated debt instrument of around rupees 141.1 lakh crores. Okay, so how CARE gives rating? So CARE ratings grading products include credit rating for debt instruments like debentures, like bond, like asset-backed securities, etc. Right? And also IPO grading and also equity grade for secondary market. I hope, students, you all know what is secondary market. Okay. Credit analysis rating, loan rating, corporate governance rating, claims paying ability of insurance companies, and etc. Okay. So these are the debt instrument and other asset-backed securities to which CARE ratings give ratings. Okay. And CARE rating has been nourishing global opportunities and made forays in different countries like Japan, Russia, Nepal, Brazil, Portugal, Malaysia, and South Africa. So we can say that as like CRISIL, CARE also gives services to the overseas countries like Japan, Russia, Brazil, Portugal, Malaysia, and South Africa. So those companies who are giving their services in the overseas countries, they can take the help of the CARE rating. Or as an investor, if you planning to invest on those debt instrument of companies for overseas countries companies, okay, जो दूसरी countries में जो है अपनी services दे रही है, ऐसी किसी company में if you want to invest, you can take the help of the CARE rating, right? CARE also rates small and medium enterprises using its 8 level rating scale. Okay, so as आपने देखा, as we look at the CRISIL and ICRA are giving services to the companies, and the CARE give here in the difference of between the services of CRISIL and ICRA. CARE gives services to small and medium enterprises, and it uses 8 level rating scale. How? If CARE gives CARE SME 1 rating, it means that the financial wealth of that company, or not, we are not saying company because rating agencies are not giving rating to the company, they are giving rating to the debt instrument, okay, financial securities. So if a care gives care SME1 rating, then it signifies the excellent financial wealth of that particular financial instrument or debt instrument, right? And if care gives care SME 8 ranking, it means that high risk and low credit quality. Okay, so this is how care gives ratings, starting from care SME1, then to care SME 8. So this is all about the care rating agencies. Again, uh, some objective question can be made with this care topic. First, what is the full form of care? Second, what is the establishment year of the care? And third, which of the following credit rating agency also gives services to the small and medium enterprises? The answer is care ratings, right? So this is about the care. The next is SEMRA, SMERA, that is Small and Medium Enterprises Rating Agency of India. It was established in the year 2005 and the headquarters in Mumbai. So it was established exclusively for the SMEs. See, from this name. SME means small and medium enterprise, and RA is rating agency. Right? Rating agency of which country? Of India. So so its name indicates that it gives rating to the small medium enterprises, and it therefore rates micro, small, and medium enterprises. So mainly the main purpose between this SMERA is that it gives rating to small, macro, small, and medium enterprises. It was founded by the SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India, and also with Dun and Bradstreet Information Services India Private Limited, uh, DNB, and various public, private sector, and other MNC banks of India. So these all are the bank institutions which promote the SMR. Okay, and it rates used by various public and private sector banks and financial institutions to extend loan to SMEs. Okay, so on the basis of the rating of small and medium enterprises rating of agency, the public and private sector banks uses these ratings, and financial institution also uses this rating for what? For extending the loan to SMEs, right? It helps them assess the credit worthiness, chances of default, etc., and there may be make decision of whether to lend to these SMEs or not. Okay, so on the basis of their ratings, one can decide to give loans to SMEs or not, because their rating identifies the credit worthiness of the SMEs. It also rates the bank loans under Basel II guidelines. I hope still you all know what is Basel guidelines 2, 3, 1. Okay. And it grades instruments used for raising capital like IPO, bonds, commercial papers, NCDs, fixed deposits, security receipts, etc. These are used by banks for capital adequacy requirement calculation as authorized by RBI. Okay. And the Small and Medium Enterprises Rating Agency of India is registered with SEBI, okay, as a credit rating agency, first of all, okay. It is registered with SEBI as a credit rating agency. And second, SC, accredited by Reserve Bank of India and in 2012. So this rating agency registered with both SEBI and Reserve Bank of India. Why? Because it gives rating to the bank loans under the Basel II guidelines, and it gave a rating to the SMEs. That's why it is registered with both SEBI and RBI. Okay, so this is all about the uh, small and medium enterprises rating agency of India. So next is India Rating and Research, a FIT company group. Headquarter is situated in Mumbai. So India Rating and Research, it is write down like this: IND-RA is a 100% owned subsidiary of the FIT group. So we can say that the FIT group promoted the India Rating and Research, that is IND-RA. Okay. And IND-RA currently maintains coverage of corporate issuers, financial institutions that include both banks and insurance companies, finance and leasing companies, managed funds, urban local bodies, and structured finance and project finance companies. Okay, so these all companies are rated by the India rate, or in other words, we can say India rate gives services or give ratings to these companies. Okay, so India RA is recognized by Securities and Exchange Board of India. SEBI. Obviously, if any rating agency want to work as a rating agency in India, they need to register with the SEBI. Okay, but India R is also recognized by the National Housing Bank and also with the Reserve Bank of India. Right? So India Rating and Research rates securities of companies in various industries including chemicals, steel, petroleum, automobile, consumer goods, healthcare, telecom, power, etc. So these all companies are rated by the India rate, and we can say that India rate also rates securities of these companies like chemicals, steel, petroleum, and automobiles. India is the industry's established leader in trade rating coverage and developed a unique procedure for assessing banks and assessing them long-term and short-term entities and senior debt rating. Okay, and it rates the securities of state-owned corporations, municipal corporations, various other local bodies and SPVs incorporated for executing or financial public infrastructure projects. Okay, so in short, we can say that credit rating agency like India Rating and Research, it basically a 100% owned subsidiary of the Fish Group, and it covers the corporate issuers, financial institutions, mutual funds, finance and leasing companies, structured finance and project finance companies, and it is recognized by the SEBI, LHP, and RBI. Okay, and it also gives rate to the securities of companies like chemicals, steel, petroleum, automobiles, consumer goods, healthcare, telecom, power, etc. Okay, so these are all the services of the credit rating, India Rating and Research Company. Next one is the brickwork. Brickwork rating is situated its headquarters is situated in Bangalore, and in short, we can call it BWR. Okay, is a full service rating agency and assign ratings to various financial products like bonds, like NCDs, like bank loans, okay, commercial papers like fixed deposit and structured products, okay. And basically BWR, that is brickwork rating, it provides rating under five categories. The first category is credit rating, second rating is category is bank loan rating, third is small and medium enterprises ratings, next is small national small industries corporation limited, okay, and the last one is micro and small enterprises rating. So these ratings are given by the BWR under the five categories. Okay, so basically the purpose of brickwork rating is to give rating to the bonds, LCDs, bank loans, commercial papers, fixed deposit, and structural products. Okay, and it is a registered company with SEBI, and also it is accredited by the RBI. Okay, and it's headquartered in Bangalore, but its office is situated in different cities like Ahmedabad, Chandigarh, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, and New Delhi, along with representatives in 150 plus locations. So you can see that it is spread all over the major cities of the India, right? So this is all about the brickwork. In short, BWR rating company. Yes. The last one is uh, Informix Ratings. It is a SEBI registered and RBI accredited rating agency, and its head office is situated in New Delhi. Okay, and it is a full service rating agency, right? And it provides rating services for the entire range of money market and capital market instruments. Okay, and borrowing programs like non-convertible debentures, like commercial papers, tier one and tier two bonds, perpetual bonds, structured obligation, including the guarantee-backed debt program, and securitization transactions. Okay, and Informis also rates various schemes like mutual fund, like alternative investment funds. Okay, and we can say that Informix provides objective analysis and evaluation of credit worthiness of banks, NBFCs, large corporations, and small and medium scale units through its rating and grading services. So this is all about the Informix ratings. So these are all about seven credit rating agencies that work in India, and as you can see that all rating agencies are supported and promoted by the RBI and SEBI, and all credit rating agencies are listed in the stock exchange market. Okay, and so all credit rating agencies are important for the rating purpose, and because of the huge number of financial instrument, huge number of debt instrument, huge number of companies, huge numbers of investors, that's why we need more than one credit rating agency. Okay, it is not possible by with one credit rating agency to give all rating to all industries and all investors and all debt instruments. So that's why, because of the number of or varieties of different instruments and companies and investors, we need more than one credit rating agency. And basically, there are total seven credit rating agencies in India, and which we discuss in our present class. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.